Hey, um, back at the library, had quite the interesting day. I really wasn't interested in recording today, but I decided that I'm just gonna go ahead and do it anyway. Um, had quite the morning. And last night it rained, and so for someone who's homeless and sleeps outside, um, it makes things very interesting. Um, One of the things that happened is that uh, I found a place that was kind of like a shelter that was close to where I was staying, and found a nice little place. And I chained up my bike, right? And my bike, has been chained up for a while. Um, I wake up in the morning, someone has, and I put it in a specific place, so it's not like like someone would have had to come like at like 3 in the morning, like known where the bike was, and they cut the chain and stole the bike. That's what they did, and it was like in one of those areas where it's like in a nice little neighborhood. You don't like it would have to be someone who actually was sent to go and do it, and so that's what happened. And so, but luckily, within an hour, I found another bike. Anyway, so um, they've been trying to um, sabotage me and do all sorts of weird, strange stuff as of late. I'm guessing because their ability to attack and do mind control has been removed significantly. Is what I gather. I've been kind of attacked all day, but their efforts have been not working. Pretty much. And so I guess they're frustrated and angry, and so they're trying to take it out on me, that sort of thing. Anyway, so also another thing is one of the things that they do, and what has happened in my past, is that say you get they call the cops on you, so they set you up for different things, and so you become a criminal, and you get involved in the criminal system, jails and stuff like that. And they do this on purpose to get your fingerprints, get your blood samples. They set you up for all sorts of stuff. And so I've been a part of that for a little while over petty little things, like getting food, arresting people for trying to find food, and trying to support themselves while they spend millions and millions and millions, if not billions, on all this type of stuff. Surveillance technologies. Let's go upstairs real quick. There's a guy who I want you to see. Is that him? It is. This guy has attacked me on a regular basis. Just want to show his ass. Him. Let's get a nice good look. Yes. Yeah. That's him. He's a regular. See him on a regular basis. He likes to attack. Um, every time I come here, he's right above him. He was I'm like right below him. So and that's not an internet computer. That's just a library reference computer where you look up books. And he's just gonna sit there for a while. I've been there for hours. Anyway, so that's just some of the things that happen. Anyway, so I've been in this. They've been trying to continuously put me in this system of jail, and because of who I am, I've been able to not be forced to do a lot of time, even though they would try and put me in there for like a year if they could, 2 years, 3 years, and it's basically a nice jail is like a nice little hidden place where the most corrupt and evil people get together, the criminals, the police officers, and siphon off all sorts of stuff and participate in killings. Like, if you ever heard of people being cloned and replaced, jail is the perfect place where someone can disappear and they will never be seen again. Or they will be cloned. I don't know if that stuff exists. But that's the type of place it is where from my personal experiences, it's like, unless I was me, I'd be dead. And that's the truth. That is the truth. If I wasn't me, they would have killed me and tried to. And it's not like they didn't try, it's that they couldn't do it. Um, and there's obviously some type of penalty that happens if they get too close. Even this morning, um, there's that. I have a video of this white guy that has like a really big belly. He kind of has a hunched over look. Um, he was telling me this. They've been doing this kind of today, but they've been saying stuff like, James, no, don't do this anymore. Just stop," like that. Like, as if they care, and like if they're an authority figure. That sort of weird. It's really weird and strange that they're doing it like that. Um, but I know when they're doing the mind control, and then I basically told them that you have no authority over me, so get the fuck out of my mind. And he came up to me. He came up to me and said, "Did you say something to me? Did you say it's good to go?" And I said, I didn't say anything to you, but I did. In my mind, something was talking to me, and I said to it that you have no authority over me. And then he was like, "Okay, brother, bye." And they've been doing that a lot lately. Been like, "Okay, brother," being upset and angry about stuff. Anyway, so um, about the police situation, I was sleeping on the beach uh, about a month ago. A little bit, yeah, about a month ago. Um, the beach is huge, but they know where you're at all the time. And there's no such thing as time, but I say that in general. They know where you're at because of surveillance. And so if they want to harass you, they'll come and harass you. Police officers, all that sort of stuff. They call it in on a regular basis. I think of them kind of like a colony of parasites. And they're trying to take over something. And anything that gets in their way, they attack. Mindlessly. It's like mindless drones, and they use all sorts of different resources, like police. And the police are trained. They're basically like hitmen, psychopathic hitmen that kill and try to enforce fake laws that don't really exist. They're just trying to create something in which doesn't matter in order to fulfill themselves in specific different types of ways. Anyway, so they gave me a citation for sleeping on the beach. Now, just to let you know, I've seen plenty of people sleeping on the beach nonstop, and this is the ongoing type of thing where they will come and attack. They'll try to arrest me for doing the most menial little things and making up, and they've even gone so far as making up stuff to try to get me arrested and put in jail. Like putting a tablecloth is illegal to be on a bench. A table. Like apparently you're not allowed to put a table. That's what the police officer said. I wish I videotaped him. You're not allowed to put a tablecloth on the bench. And so he forced me. He was like, "If you don't tell me your name, you're going to jail because that's a misdemeanor." And I told him my name, and then he pieced the fuck out. I don't know why. Anyway, so they gave me a citation for sleeping on the beach. And again, I've seen people for weeks at a time sleeping on the bench. I mean, on the beach. Not once did they attack them. Me, it took a day and a half, 2 days. One guy came up to me and harassed me. He was like, "You feel it's late, so you can sleep for the rest of the night. But if you come back, you're going. You're not allowed to come back." And I was like, I'm like all the way in the corner. I'm not even like I'm like by the steps. And they told me one thing. They said that the beach, you can sleep. You can't sleep on the beach, but you can be on the sidewalk. And I've had actual conversations with police officers that have said, "Well, you can't sleep anywhere near the beach. You can't even be on the sidewalk." And I've seen people sleep on the sidewalks on a regular basis, whatever. The point is that they're harassing, and they don't want me to be in the area. They want me to keep moving over and over again so that I'm never in a secure, comfortable place, so that they can manipulate things and possibly try and kill me. That's the idea. Anyway, so and it's just was constant harassment. Anyway, they gave me a citation, and they said that, I have to go to court and deal with the citation of sleeping on the beach. I don't know what might happen. I think it might be a fine or something. I'd have no idea. Anyway, but the idea and what has happened as of late, they've been putting a lot of pressure on trying to get me out of town, out of the area, so that I don't go to court. The reason why is because if you don't go to court, they can create a warrant for your arrest, and then can literally, no matter where you are, come and try and arrest you. And because it's surveillance, they obviously will set something up on purpose so that they can come and arrest you, and so arrest me. That's one of the things that they do. They've done this before. When you have a warrant for your arrest, no matter what it is, they'll set something up and try to arrest you and get you in trouble. And so, and also not only that, but also the mind control aspect, where they try to put fear into you no matter what you go and do. And I think the fear part of it is the more important part, in which they are trying to enact the fear of being able to go and do the things that you want to go and do. For me, like going to go and eat, they might have police officers, one of the things that they would do would be to make it so that you would be afraid to go and get food, because you're for fear that a police officer they might be trying to come and get you. And they will do this. They've done this in the past. They do this on a regular basis, or anything else that you might want, clothing, okay, anything. They'll use the fear of possibly being arrested because you have a warrant for your arrest. And once you have a warrant, then they can grab you wherever you are and hold you in jail for several days too, if they wanted to, and transport you to the court. And while you're in jail, it's not like you're just sitting there doing nothing. They literally have you in an enclosed box where they go full all out with attacking. I mean, I'm talking probably like military, government, full out attacks. Psychopathic people, put you in jail cells with psychopaths. I've dealt with all that. Killers, molesters, child molesters. Evil. Put you right into the grasp of evil is what they're trying to do. What they want you to do is what they want to happen. And so I noticed that there's been an uptick and it's Halloween, I think, today. And so there's all sorts of strange energies. And there's no such thing as energy anymore. But all sorts of strangeness around. And so I think it's best to just record it, get past it, knowing that they're trying to hurt me. That one too. He's famous at this point for all sorts of stupidness. Anyway, so that's what's going on right now. All right.